Viewer discretion is advised.
Talking Gotham, 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 talking Gotham.
Everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome to Talking Gotham episode 19, and this is the season 2 finale watch party. You can open that now. Like, what are you?
I know I'm trying to open it, but I don't want to spew.
You look like you're having a lot of trouble opening that bottle.
I'm trying not to spew. I don't want to shoot all over my face.
Oh, you don't. What did you do? Shake it up?
No, it fell down off of my lap, so I was like...
Right, well, we are here. We are live. Season 2 has been...
You seem to hate that drink. What the hell are you drinking, dude? Not to interrupt.
I'm trying to quit soda, and so I literally started drinking. So, like my doctor was like, "You should try this. This is basically like sparkling water, but with like grape flavored." And I like cherry limeade flavor. It's delicious. This one I tried, and I'm like, it tastes like a white grape wine, but with absolutely shittier flavors.
If you want my recommendation, get bubbly. Get bubbly. It's a better fucking sparkling water.
I just literally got that the other day. I literally got that, and I'm like, it tastes like shitty carbonated water. I'm like, this tastes like shit. Although the lime was pretty good.
The lime is pretty good. I like the grape one too. I did like the strawberry, and I did try out the cherry one time. So yeah, my go-to is mostly lime.
Anyways, coming soon to the channel, Diet Talk. But
joined by Jillian Michaels.
BE aggressive. Let's all turn into Richard Simmons. Rest in peace. Collins, how are you?
Well, besides StreamYard fucking us in the ass today, but I'm doing pretty well. Hopefully everything's great. Yeah, we can't wait. Hopefully the best candidate wins today. Oh, wait, sorry, that's a different channel. I can't wait to watch Gotham. Yeah, I'm so excited. Matt, hopefully you got the synopsis ready for this episode.
Well, it said so in the voodoo, so I'll read that up.
Okay, but before we get started, Matt, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm hoping for the best for the finale of season 2. I hope it's better than season 1 finale because if you saw my reaction, you know I was very disappointed in that finale. Hopefully, then now that this one delivers the end, I have a little bit worried that it might go off a little over campy and cheesy by the end of the episode. Hopefully, it's better than season 1 finale. That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, just in general, season 2 has just been wild. Like, just up and down. Like, we've got Mr. Fries just face palm.
Yeah, I don't know why. Why is he called Mr. Fries? Do you want some of that fries from McDonald's?
He's like, do you want some fries with this shake? And then he starts shaking his butt. Yeah, I want some fries with this shake.
But also, throughout these episodes, most of the last 2 episodes, we don't see Barbara, which I fucking hate that character. Like, she comes in and out for no apparent fucking reason with no purpose in this show.
Barbara was
I don't get the feeling that she'll pop up again.
Barbara has more lives in the show than a cat.
Literally.
No.
She's Selena Kyle for crying out loud.
No, she hasn't gotten as many lives as Lana Lang. Let's not put the cart before the horse on that one.
Which I will say is, you guys have not seen. I've seen this finale, okay, several times.
I know you've watched all the whole series. No shit. We know that.
But I'm like, what are you guys expecting going into it? Like, what do you want?
I'm just expecting it to be better than season 1 finale. That's all I'm expecting. And if you wanted me to bring up the speculation that we did when we recorded the last episode, I have a feeling that Clayface is going to be the one impersonating Jim Gordon. He's going to kill the Captain Barnes, and he's going to frame him for the murder and turn into a public enemy number 1, and the villains will be taking over the street of Gotham all over again, and things will go to chaos. All hell breaks loose.
Is that what you're hoping for? Or is that what you want?
That's not what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm speculating. My theory.
So you're hoping that doesn't happen.
No, I'm hoping it. Well, I'm just hoping for the best. I'm just hoping it's a better episode than season 1 finale because I did not like.
What if Jim, like in the first 5 minutes, gets out of Arkham, and then all of a sudden he's just sitting there playing.
Because this is now like the This is probably going to be like the 3rd time that he's going to get blacklisted again. How much you want to bet that 3rd time is going to happen?
Well, he's been hired and fired. He's been demoted and promoted. Is he go like where else can you take him? I'd be like make him like a special event officer at the Gotham parade. Like Who knows?
He can be a stripper cop. It's so in order the
I
Gordon.
mean, he could be a male stripper cop. That would be good. Hey, money's good if it pays the bills.
By the way, did you see that Ben McKenzie who plays Commissioner Gordon? Do you know what he does now? Like he basically wrote a whole book about how because he's anti-crypto, and so he literally wrote a book about cryptocurrency, how it's a scam. And so literally, like he went on this, he was on Bill Maher not too long ago. We're talking about cryptocurrency, how it's a scam, and I'm like, can you imagine? He says like Commissioner Gordon went to being like almost like he's not a politician, but like almost like like he's like a in that type of field. I'm like he went from being Commissioner Gordon, like his last acting role is going to be Commissioner Gordon.
I mean, he's got a bit of a point. I mean, when the Huck Tua girl can get her own like crypto coin, the barrier for entry is so low. It's at the surface of the earth, down to the center of the earth with Brendan Fraser and Josh Hutcherson. So like,
I will literally start. We could start our own crypto coin. Call it the small zero coins, and just literally have a picture of us on the coin and everything. Yeah, like we could start selling that. We could
Speaking of Brendan Fraser, they recently announced that her and Rachel Weisz is going to be coming back for the Mummy movie.
Before we get started, I wanted to ask you guys about that.
Collins did a backflip.
Here's the thing. I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm very excited.
like,
but my guess is that you're bringing back the same actress that we last saw her in the second film, who plays the wife and then Rachel Weisz's character. They recast her in the third movie.
They said they're ignoring the Mummy 3.
So I feel like, they're going to ignore the third movie. I have no doubt.
They said that's what one of the scoopers have said. Like I think it was Jeff Snyder.
And also his new film, and also Brendan Fraser's new indie drama that's going to be coming out soon this month. The one we see him in the role, damn, he looks better now in shape than he was when we last saw him. He's now in good shape. So, and I kept on mind like, oh my god, I could definitely see him doing another Mummy movie now at this point. So I think he still got it.
It's really gonna be a Return of the King kind of situation, whereas like I distinctly remember 2008 Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, and then he just like disappeared, and then it's like,
well, that was because somebody sexually assaulted him, a Hollywood executive, and then he reported the person. And then, of course, they blacklisted him from working in Hollywood.
I know, that's what I was alluding to. My point is that he's going to be riding in from the east like Gandalf when that Mummy movie comes out. And
somehow Fraser has returned.
So you want to hear something crazier? So they literally, Blumhouse was making a Mummy film with Lee Cronin called Lee Home with the Mummy. And, originally it was going to be at Universal, but then Universal, for some reason, said, we don't want to make it. Why don't you make it? And then Warner Brothers took the project over. And so what happened was now apparently they're not going to. They might retitle the movie instead of calling it The Mummy. They're going to call it The Resurrected.
Wouldn't be surprised since now they Universal.
I think that's why, because Blumhouse is like him and Universal are like that, and they're like, can you please change it so that way we can have the title?
Because with the Blumhouse, they're sticking into more of a horror route and for the monster movie instead of just being in like an action adventure flick.
Why not call it Mummies or something like that? For that way, they can have their mummies.
If it's mummies, then you're implying that there's more than one.
Here's the thing: have you read the plot for that freaking movie? Like I saw the plot the other day. Like they said, it's literally about a father-daughter story, and the daughter finds a pharaoh tomb. She becomes possessed by the pharaoh, the mummy figure, and then basically he has to fight. It's kind of like Evil Dead again, like the Evil Dead Rises. Only a difference is it's set like in like the woods. And I'm just like, why would you want to? I was like, why would you do the same thing over again? I'm like, it's literally
that's an Evil Dead movie, but with a mummy. Like
that's really? Exactly. I saw read and I'm like, as I was reading, I was like, what?
Isn't that what majority of the horror films, the slasher movie, do? Is they take place in the woods and somewhere in the forest.
Let's be
clear. I could be wrong about the woods, man.
Even the Wolfman is in the woods. Dude, the Wolfman doesn't take place in the fucking woods.
Again, I could have like. I sprayed
that Tom Cruise Mummy movie was god awful, but at least
it was a horrendous shit. It was
so bad they had to call Brandon Fraser up, and he's like, put on the Rick O'Connell.
Because you remember back then when they were trying to do their own little monster shared universe, they had the whole cast with Javier Bardem, and you had Johnny Depp, you had everyone in it, including Tom Cruise. They were going to do their shared cinematic universe.
In 2027, it'll come out like 10 years later after the Tom Cruise one.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. You're not wrong.
That came out 2017.
And from what I've seen for those, when their Blumhouse is doing their little version of it, they're not going to try to do a crossover at all. They're just going to keep them separate, do their own thing, self-contained.
That's what a lot of people are like. That's why a lot of people have said it's not even really a mummy film. Like it's just basically a daughter becoming possessed by something, and the
Yeah.
dad's having to try to like get the creature out of her. And I'm just like, that's a mummy film. That is a mummy film. I'm like,
Also, I'm so happy that Brendan Fraser is now going to be coming back and return to form because ever since Doom Patrol, when he did that show years ago for DC, that was like his biggest comeback until The Whale, his breakout performance that won him an Academy Award and
and do
got
you
the
know
biggest
what?
comeback
Just like
of his
Jamie Lee
career.
Curtis, do you know what he wanted to do? He wanted to do a legacy sequel. Like Jamie Lee Curtis when she won the Oscar for the Anywhere.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
She told us she went straight to Disney. Cause, when you win an Oscar, you go straight to a studio and ask, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And and that's when you can make wish list requests. And so Jamie Lee Curtis says, I want to make a sequel to Freaky Friday. And then they said, okay. And then when Brandon Fraser apparently went to Universal and said he wants to make a mummy film, but the problem was they already Lee Cronin was making a mummy film, but apparently, they got it sold to Warner Brothers, and apparently that they might change the title. So now it seems like. And also, how do you feel that Radio Silence is directing it?
I'm here for it. I mean, Radio Silence have a pretty solid little track record. I mean, Ready or Not, the two Scream movies.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, they directed the Scream.
I love Abigail. I think Abigail was amazing.
Oh, Abigail was so surprisingly good. I was not expecting that movie to be that good as it did. I thought it was like, it was generic, but until I watched it, it's really good. It really took me by surprise.
That movie had the nerve to cast not one but two Downton Abbey alumni in there, Dan Stevens and Matthew Good. And
yeah, Matthew Good made a cameo, and when you see him on screen at the end of the film, holy fuck, he terrified the shit out of me watching that scene. Did that make you skin crawl?
I was so unnerved. Like, I saw him walk in there, I'm like, sweet Jesus, what happened?
It's like the next surprising cameo, kind of like Sigourney Weaver style or Lawrence Fishburne style.
I wonder who Melissa Barrera is going to play in the Mummy movie.
She could. And also because they walked away from the Scream 7 because they did not want to do it without her. And even Jenna Ortega said, like, fuck that. Well, if you're not gonna put Melissa Barrera in the 7th Scream film, like, go fuck yourself. Like, we're not gonna continue without her.
Well, to be fair, they said they were not gonna do it before because they had Christopher Landon was gonna direct it. Because they said the studio was like, look, they said, we want to make something else, but if you want to wait afterwards, and they said, oh, no, we want to make Scream 7 immediately right away. So then that's why Christopher Landon was going to direct it, and they were doing Abigail. But then what happened was, since they said, well, the star of the movies is in Abigail, so they had to wait anyway for Melissa Barrera. But then after, she made that post about, Palestine.
They kind of got her, at the time, they kind of got her blacklisted for saying that shit.
And which people are saying, there's still people online going, no Scream 7, no Scream, no Melissa Barrera, no Scream 7. I'm like, where were you when Abigail came out? Okay, because they could have literally used your support in Abigail. Okay, because Abigail, you could have literally went there and showed her support. Instead, I feel like a lot of it's just on the internet, and like most people don't give a shit about like controversy. Like for instance, like when people were saying, oh, Superman, go boycott Superman because then you know what, we're gonna teach them that they need to restore the Snyderverse. And guess how that worked out for you?
Once again,
but Jenna Ortega walked away from Scream 7, did not want to do it without her.
It's the John Crist joke of, we will never support this again.
And I will admit, I love Radio or Not. I really enjoyed Abigail. Scream 5, I liked, but Scream 7, thought it was meh. It was mid for me. It wasn't my cup of tea for me.
You haven't even seen the movie yet. Don't come on so much. You're already prejudging. Like
I'm talking about Scream 6. Okay. Jesus Christ! Listen, pal. Why don't you listen? No, I said 6.
Let me say 7, Ryan.
We need to start Gotham before there's a fight. So we are watching season 2, the season 2 finale of Gotham. And if you're watching along with us, it is no longer on HBO Max, which sucks. But it is on you can buy it on Amazon or Vudu or whomever. The physical, that's working as well. So if you want to watch along with us, please, by all means. Matt, do you have a synopsis for us?
Yeah.
Who controls everything in Gotham? I don't know. You've never heard of a secret council?
Kill them all.
Who's ready to play Life or Death?
Professor Strange! Now you're going to pay.
Don't
miss the Gotham season finale next Monday on Fox.
The title of the episode is called Transference. While Gordon, Bruce, and Lucius remain at Indian Hill, the city of Gotham will be met with a new threat as Hugo Strange's inmates devise a plan to escape in the season 2 finale. So that is the short synopsis of the plot of the finale that I'm reading off from the digital library at Voodoo.
Okay. Well, the episode, like I said, called Transference. This is the finale. A lot of
Has
stuff
nothing
is
to do with
happening.
Smallville transference, okay?
Are we skipping the recap?
I already have. I already moved
Oh, I
past it.
have.
I'm going to get to... Hold on, I just need to skip this real quick.
Yeah, hold on.
But if you're watching the stream, like the video, subscribe. If you're watching the edited version, like and subscribe as well. I got a lot of good things coming up on the channel. I got Hugh Vember. I got some Project It reviews that I still need to upload. They're in the can. I've gotten busy, predictably, so that's coming down the way. Spoiler alert, Collins and I are really liking Welcome to Derry, and I'll just leave it at that. We're both really liking it.
So what, and he's going to try to destroy the evidence by blowing the whole place up? Let the countdown start. To 1 hour of the countdown.
You know the suckers with the gum in it?
Yeah, blow pops.
It tastes just like one of those blow pops. I'm drinking their blow pops.
Hey, blow pops are pretty
Is that
good.
it?
I love them.
You know, I remember when I used to play Little League Baseball, that this certain umpire who always, like, not an umpire as a coach, he would always bring blow pops for the team. Like, he was great.
I remember when
I
I
always
went
liked
to,
the
I was a
green
kid,
flavor.
I loved going to the doctor because they'd give you a sucker and they'd give you like a sticker.
So, True Serum. That is True Serum. It's not True Serum.
It's Veritas Serum.
What movie is that from again? I forgot. What movie is that from?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Remember that one?
Harry Potter.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the True
We
Serum
were
joke.
talking about that yesterday, yeah.
And this scene just looked like it just reminds me in True Lies when they injected Arnold with the True Serum.
I feel like if this were on another network, you'd say you look like a sack of shit.
If this was R-rated, TVMA.
I mean, literally somebody got blown up in like the episode before, and literally like they draw the line at shit, the word shit.
Apparently, swear words are not allowed.
Why don't you just? I'm sure she can get one of the guards to touch her, and then all of a sudden she could tell them to like open the door.
Yeah. Why do you need her? Doesn't make any sense.
I guess maybe because it makes it official.
Oh god, she's here again. Fuck.
Oh look! He's putting that woman's head. Display. And they're like, that's disgusting. That probably smells horrid.
Also, what's with the old school transistor radio?
Because the show's out of time. Like
They still don't know. They still are not clear what decade they're in.
Well, I mean, the showrunners have said it's out of a show at a time. Like they have cell phones, TVs, computers.
Probably like the late 90s, early 2000s thing, because they still have flip phones. Guilty.
Like Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, if you get the Superman reference. Guilty. Guys, is he doing the Palpatine quote style? Good,
Anakin, good.
Anakin, good.
This monologue and like telling Jim all of this, it'll be a shame that when he escapes, that Jim will actually know all of this. You just got gassed. I don't think that, wow, that was unpleasant, was the right reaction, but okay.
But also the actor who's playing Lucius, he's in Welcome to Derry.
Yeah, he plays Dick Halloran.
Yeah, he's supposed to be, from what I've heard, that he's supposed to be the same
plays The
character
Shining.
that he was in he was in The Shining. He was supposed to be the character from The Shining.
Yeah, the one, the Scatman Scruthers played.
Yep, That's the same character. They're trying to connect it to The Shining.
They also have Shawshank Prison on the show,
Yep.
but not that much.
Congratulations, Ed. You just got played.
That escalated quickly. Oh my god. He's terrible at putting on a show. He's so terrible.
Well, you don't become Clayface overnight.
He feels like the Clayface from the Creature Commandos.
Except he's more campy.
You're like, let me tell you. Oh, the other one was just a perp.
He was like over actor.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Feels like he's trying to psychopath Jim Carrey Ace Ventura.
Or it sounds like Matthew Broderick, evil Inspector Gadget from the movie Inspector Gadget.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go kick some butt.
Some bite.
Now she can go smack those guards.
Here's your one.
Smack those guards.
You say, keep her name out your
fucking mouth.
Oh, I'm surprised with Peter I didn't smack her.
And what's up, Doc?
That just happened right now.
He said, you would have made a great pimp. What? I don't understand that line. I think she added it, because where did that line come from? You would have made a great pimp.
Pimpin' ain't easy, I guess.
Hugo Pimpin' Strange. Hugo Strange.
Pimpin' Strange. 30 minutes on the clock.
He'd pull up and says, bitch, get in the car. I have to keep my pimpin' strong.
Did he not really plan this through?
No. Oh, Tony Stark. Not a great plan.
Not a great plan.
Y'all need to realize this is not him. He's talking like an extra from the movie Newsies. Like, put two and two together here. And I love that movie, so I can take shots.
I've only seen a scene in the Newsies, but I haven't watched the whole movie.
I remember, isn't Batman in that? Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale was in it. And Bill Pullman.
Christian Bale sings adequately.
Barbara, you're still here?
We're back to this again. Matt, contain your excitement.
Hey, she's such a dame.
It's like fucking A, she keeps popping back in.
Like one of those like arcade games where you knock down the thing and it's like wee woo, wee woo.
It's like fuck.
Wacko.
Wacko, yeah. Whack-a-ball.
Oh.
Mr. Freeze.
Or fries.
Or fries.
Otherwise known as Burger and.
If this is a burger, he'll probably be like a fucking like McFlurry.
Why are you so mean?
Who talks like that? Why are you so mean?
He's like, I'm gonna kill her.
Fire versus ice.
Ice is gonna win because fire. Actually, no, fire would win.
Mortal Kombat! Do 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 do.
Mortal Kombat!
Get over here!
Dum, 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 dum.
Reload! Oh!
That would be funny if they cue the music on that one. This feels like X-Men The Last Stand with Pyro versus Iceman.
Or John Wick.
Yeah.
Ballerina.
The ballerina, yeah.
Except it was a fire hose instead of ice.
Oh, look at Hugo Strange, look.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
He ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3. Damn. He ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3.
Well.
I just said what you said.
Just like he ain't gonna be in Gotham season 3.
He just got burned and frozen at the same time.
You've been trying to kill us ever since the start of this damn movie.
I think it's so funny when he goes,
He's like-
ah! He just runs in the middle. Like, why would
He just runs right in the That was not a smart move.
And by the way, he's like the head of Arkham. He's supposed to be the smartest guy in the room.
I know. It kind of feels like they dumbed him down in this episode.
Well,
yeah,
he
there's
runs like this, and then he runs straight into the fire and ice beams.
Oh wait, he
and
may
now-
still. Oh no, wait, he's still alive. He's not dead.
How is he still alive? That's
I know. He got hit with the ice and flames. Like, how is he still standing?
I surmise. No shit, dude.
No, it wasn't. Didn't go as your plan. You just improvised.
I feel like a Stouffer's lasagna, but other than that, I'm okay. I mean, he did survive fire and ice. I don't know what you can do, Jim, to threaten him.
Now he starts to feel like a little fucking weasel. He's like the Gene Hackman Lex Luthor from Superman 2, a fucking opportunist.
well, a good thing we have Fox with us, because Fox can probably detonate a bomb. Just on the
He's like, hold my beer. Let's go. It's Lucius. Or they probably took notes from the bomb from the Dark Knight Rises.
Someone get the back cycle.
You're gonna die here. I bet you're going to die here if you don't help us.
Yeah.
You better help. You're gonna die. Was that a question?
Ed, you may be smarter than Jim, but we have
Like, hey,
seen
riddle
that
me
you
this. Like,
can kick your
what do
ass.
you think you're gonna get out of your life?
No, I can leave, and you can die here a horrible, agonizing death.
Your proposal is acceptable.
Which, I would say, which they don't have time now. Even if they got left right now, they would still die in the mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
They're going to do the ending of Goldfinger. If it stops on 007, then that's wrapped.
Or like in Galaxy Quest, where they stop at 1.
Or
Oh,
like
Fish has got
or
a-
they can just open the mask and then just eat the bomb, and then it goes boom. And it goes.
Where was
they
that? God,
basically-
where was that from? Fuck, now I can't remember. Now I know which movie that was from. I know that happened in the movie.
The mask where it eats the bomb.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was.
Yes.
Yeah, you did say that. I just missed it. I just missed that.
Well,
Too bad we don't have Jim Carrey as the mask, like deactivating the bomb and swallow it.
That's a spicy meatball. So they got discount Jim Carrey.
It's like a quote from the Avengers, the quote from Mark Ruffalo's character Bruce Banner. What does he fear you want me to do? Swallow it? Wait, what in the shit? It did stop at 1. I fucking called that. And you poured a fucking bucket of water into to deactivate the fucking bomb. That's how it works.
See, I called it. She was asking for water.
She was asking for water. That's not what she meant.
So the bomb got destroyed how you would, like, short circuit an iPhone.
Yeah, you just need to pour water and deactivate the bomb. That's all you have to do. There's no wire cutting, apparently.
Meanwhile, with Fish and the insane clown posse over here.
Yeah, pour water and detonate a nuclear fucking bomb. What the fuck? Please tell me that this has to be a joke. Like, they just really happen.
You're muted.
Okay, sorry. I still think that's the strangest, stupidest thing Stranger did. He has a nuke, a freaking nuke.
Yeah, you
You
added
were
a
gonna nuke
fucking
Arkham?
nuke.
It's literally like 5 minutes away from the city.
Basically nuking the fucking city and be radioactive fallout.
Like, there's only a 5% chance. I'm like, 5% is still a lot.
Yeah, you're playing a game of chicken with a school bus. Oh my god, he gets a fucking minigun. Oh my god.
Say his name and he appears.
He's like,
That's a goddamn
"You said
minigun."
Butch. You didn't say, but you didn't. But he says you didn't say miss. You said bazooka. I don't have bazooka, but I do got a minigun.
It's like the quote from T2. That's a goddamn minigun.
Dun, 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 dun,
Where did they?
dun.
First of all, where did they come from?
They were just waiting on the side of the bridge.
Like, what the hell? What was the purpose of them showing up here? How did they know about this? Oh yeah, they were after Strange. Oh yeah. Because they had the transport bus, of course. Why didn't you just brainwash him into killing himself if you want your revenge? I don't get that.
Or make him like eat his own face.
I don't think that's even possible.
I mean, yeah, he cuts his face off.
You cut your face. Yeah.
Killer Croc.
Killer Croc. Yep, the monsters are now going to be out on the streets.
Oh, look, it's Cruella DeVille.
Ha! Or look like the bride. What the fucking shit?
Wait, am I seeing this right?
Is that supposed to be a copy of Bruce Wayne?
Yes.
A clone?
It's like Bruce with a wig on.
So now Hugo Strange did a human cloning and took his DNA and cloned him.
Yes.
Which I don't understand why. In the memory
I think this
Doug
is. I will
Painter,
say
like,
this.
did someone was paying respect to some?
Like
Jim
Doug
Lee
Crane.
Hush.
Oh yeah.
I think because Tommy Elliott is not really in the story, so I think this is the closest they do to
Oh,
Hush. Because they're like, well,
So,
you can't think Tommy Elliott.
you know, for everyone watching at home, if you need to defuse a nuclear bomb, you don't need all these negotiations and such.
Throw water
All you
on.
need, just get some of this. Walk up there and be like, all we are saying is give peace a chance.
or we don't need the Batwing to go and throw it into the fucking ocean and let the bomb fucking blow up.
Or we don't need Adam West to just go and take it and throw it over the pier.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
This is how we defuse a bomb. You heard it here first, guys.
But Collins, what's your score?
I am gonna give it. Hold on. I'm gonna give it. I thought it was a solid. I would say like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, Matt.
I will say I did like this a little bit better than the first season finale, but there are a few things that I feel like they were so questionable. The dumb decisions that the characters make. Hugo Strange felt like he was dumbed down, didn't plan the whole thing through very well. He's supposed to be very intelligent in running Arkham. And the bomb, yeah, we can all admit, what in the fuck were the writers thinking doing that scene? That the only way to deactivate a nuclear bomb, you have to pour fucking water in it. What in the fuck kind of lazy writing
Well, I
that
mean,
was?
if you look at Rush Hour, they used gum wrapper to defuse a bomb.
No, they didn't. They didn't use a gun wrapper.
What movie was it? They used a gum wrapper to defuse a bomb.
What movie did you watch? Like, they did not use it. They cut the wire.
There's a movie I was watching a while back where they had a gum wrapper. I'm like, they use a gum wrapper to defuse a bomb, really?
I don't even remember that movie.
I'll have to Google it. It's like,
But that was like really? Like that. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 because I thought like there was if they hadn't done some stupid shit like this, then maybe I would have gotten up a little bit more. Yeah, there were consequences, but I wish they would have done a better job of handling Strange in this episode. I feel like they didn't really make him the most smart, intelligent guy who's always 10 steps ahead. I feel like he just makes it up as he goes along.
well, I mean, he was smart up until the finale.
But he was just not the most frightening villain of that show, which I wish they could have handled him better.
Well, what about you, Ryan? What do you think? What's your grade?
Well, Matt, you haven't given your score yet.
He said 6.5.
Yeah, I said 6.5.
Oh, well, I shows what I get for listening. I'm gonna go 6. This one was fine. I agree with Matt mostly because, like you said, they made Strange an idiot. Not only running into the fire and ice, surviving that, but then just like crying as like, "What have I done?" And then just being like walking out all helpless and stuff. I'm like, where did the Strange from last episode go? I want him
He
back.
Dude, he fucking reminded me of Gene Hackman from Superman 2 when he was supposed to be a cool, good, frightening villain. Well, not frightening, but you know what I mean.
And
To
it's like,
becoming
I
more
want
of
my
an
Liberace CD back.
but becoming more of an opportunist, a weasel now. Like, why are you downgrading the character who's supposed to be a frightening, intelligent character who's way a step ahead and there's major consequences? Yeah, there are consequences in this episode because we know that the monsters are now going to be roaming the streets. But I don't know how they're going to handle it in the premiere. But anyway, I wish they could have done a better job too, where the villains do win, where Hugo Strange wins, and then they have to deal with the fallout. Not saying that they have to fucking nuke the whole fucking place, but don't do some stupid shit like this. I feel like that they just played it safe for me in this finale.
Before we go, I want to show y'all the promo. There's no spoilers in the promo for season 3, which is titled Gotham Mad City.
All right, yeah. And I mean, not only do we have the monsters now, but we also have the Court of Owls. So
yeah,
there's
there's more characters in this season.
I mean, is it or not? I mean, they're literally putting up thousands of characters in every episode. I mean, what's new?
Yeah, but I mean, well, I'm saying like for like the main season, like there are 2 main villains for this season.
Well, we know that the monsters are probably going to be a part of it, and obviously the Court of Owls will play a bigger part in season 3.
Can't say, but yeah, you'll find out in like I think in the first or second episode.
I mean, I don't know when I get the feeling. I have feeling that maybe in the first episode that they're probably going to resolve the whole monster thing, and the Court of Owls are going to be the one that they have to focus on.
I will say there's 2 villains this season. The Court is one, and then the other is something else, and I can't reveal who this character is.
It's a decent promo, but it's kind of something we already suspected what this is.
And they don't really show much. Like it's just
they didn't really show too much. This is like a short promo.
Strange,
first
Hugo
episode.
Strange is in like the new season, and they don't reveal. They don't show. By the way, the villain, the other villain besides the Court, is not in that episode. Is not in.
I thought they might have. I thought they might have shown them where it's like you blink and you miss it moment for promo like that.
They did show something with the Court in the promo, though.
Yeah,
you know,
and we know Strange is definitely in a facility. Like he's in a straitjacket. He's in a cage.
And Fish
right
is in
on
this.
the walls and stuff.
And first of all, the only thing I want to have a negative here, Fish Booty wants revenge because Penguin fucking killed her in the first season finale, and she had an opportunity to kill him, and I don't understand why she knocked him unconscious. I don't know what was going on in her head. If you want him dead, why don't you just kill him already?
Well, I think there's a reason, like,
or maybe you just want him to suffer. Maybe you might trying to find an opportunity to make him suffer and painful death because that's kind of up her alley.
I will say, going into season 3, I will say when it comes to Bruce, he will start embracing the idea of the Batman lore more in season 3. There will be familiar faces that return. There will be new faces. There will be a new antagonist. There will be I'm not going to say who the villain is that is in besides the Court of Owls, but this character, he's a famous Batman villain.
So it's something that we know who it might be, but not.
Ryan might not catch it who it is because Ryan's like,
he didn't catch the Azrael character. He did not catch that one.
I mean,
initially I didn't. Yes,
but neither did I. To be fair, neither did I. I didn't catch it either.
This one's more clear than Azrael. This one's not going to be like like Azrael to me is more of an obscure character unless you play the Arkham games. This character is not obscure. This character has appeared in the Batman anime series, the Arkham games. He hasn't appeared in the movies yet, but he has appeared in the Arkham games, the animated series. And yeah, you'll see whenever it is his character plays a huge.
So you're saying that the character never was ever in the movies.
No,
is
never.
What you're saying. Never.
So
I'll put up the list and see who it might be.
He will say is he was in the animated series and the Arkham games. That's all I will say.
Okay.
Which I know it's like, he's like famous comic. You're just like, what does that mean? Ryan's like, tell me.
He's like Loki. Tell me.
So before we put season 2 to bed, I will say, for a lot of it that was going on, I did enjoy a good chunk of it. It's too busy. I think that's my biggest problem. I mean, we got Jim Gordon's like ups and downs. We got Mr. Freeze coming, and he would hang around, but his comings and goings, like Barbara coming back and leaving. So it feels like there was like 5 seasons worth of television in just this one.
Yeah,
So,
that problem's still consistent 3. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like,
but
season 3 is not my favorite season, but I think it's better than season 1.
What I will say though is the acting is solid across the board. I enjoy most of the episodes. I haven't seen a truly awful episode of this show yet. Knock on wood. There's ones that I haven't liked. Both the finales have been kind of they've been kind of there, but everything up to it has been great. So I'm still liking this show so far, and I'll just leave it at that.
I think it's solid, but one thing I mentioned many times before we got into the Gotham podcast, I even told you that my biggest criticism is that it's overcrowded. It's all over the place. That's one of my biggest issue, and that's something I still have issues with. There's still a few episodes that I enjoyed, but so far with like from season 1 finale and season 2 finale kind of have been disappointing for me, and I don't know how I'm going to feel for season 3.
I think you'll like the season 3 finale. I truly do.
I really hope so, because I have not been blown away by it. I like
the season 3 finale. To me, that's one of the strongest episodes of season 3 because it does something. It sets up season 4, but also it introduces characters that I'm like, oh my god, I've been waiting the whole season for. So I'm just like, which I will say, season 3. If you don't like season 3, I don't blame you because I think it's okay. I think it's better than season 1, but season 4 is amazing. Like it's like a Batman fan's dream. Like you're just like, oh my god.
Well, I passed it off to all of you. What did you think of this episode and this season? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to read what you have to say. It's a privilege to do this show with these guys every week. Collins, tell the people where they can find you.
They can find me at the streets of Gotham with the monsters chilling. They can find me at 3dmoviecinema.com, where I have uploaded twice now my review for The Black Phone with Matt, and the damn thing still won't go up. Like, keeps getting copyright strikes. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I'm gonna try to re-edit that thing, and hopefully I might have to redo the whole thing over again, which I don't want to. Just use pictures because the clips keep getting copyright from Universal. So yeah, but other than that, then of course a Friday I'm going to try to have Jacob Martin's review. Me and him finally watched the 2025 I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh boy,
you actually watched it.
I haven't.
I still haven't watched it too. Jacob Martin watched it too.
Honestly, I still have not watched the latest I Know What You Did Last Summer. I know it's streaming on Netflix, and maybe at some point I would watch it. I know I'm hearing terrible things
right now.
Don't.
I thought it was decent. There are stupid moments in the movie that are very stupid. There are things that I dislike. I think the twist is stupid as hell, but I think the movie's decent. I think it's better than I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. But like, honestly,
that third movie nobody's ever going to mention because that's the most forgotten sequel.
I will say this: it is the second best I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. Although the post-credit scene is so stupid. The post-credit scene is so stupid.
Now I have to watch it.
A character says something so stupid, and I'm just like, oh, this is so cringe. This is so cringe.
Well, Matt Wyatt, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me roaming on the jumping on the rooftops of Gotham, fighting some crime, and kicking ass, taking names. But anyway, you can find my YouTube channel at MattWyatt92. My latest video I've been putting up, I put up my Scream 7 trailer reaction. For my movie that I reviewed Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. And as you're watching this video live right now, this Thursday I'm going to go see Predator Badlands, and I will definitely put up my review after I've seen the film.
Yep, all their links down below. Subscribe to them. As far as this channel goes, Hugh Vember will be kicking off soon. Project It will be continuing. I've got my big Christmas series all planned out and mapped out, so be on the lookout for all of that. But for Collins, for Matt Wyatt, my name is Ryan Cam. Stay off those streets of Gotham. They are definitely not safe now with Bruce wearing Bruce wearing Severus Snape's wig. Like, it's definitely not safe out there.
And he should have said turn the page 390.